understand that with social media is theater because the goal of social media, or when you're a content creator, is to gain an audience. How do you gain an audience? Well, usually it's going to break down into education or entertainment. Like that's how you build an audience as a content creator. You're either educating people about something, making people aware about something, or you're entertaining them to some degree. That's why people watch social media. So the reason why social media, I'll say in a way, is not real is because everybody who's on social media as a content creator, like if you're a content creator, you're just here to educate or entertain. And then everybody else who's on it is just consuming the education and or entertainment. Like they're not, it's not real. Like none of the things you're seeing are is supposed to be real. If you want real shit, you know what you have to do? You have to go outside. You have to go outside, do real things in real life. You know what I'm saying? That's real. Everything on social media is here to educate and or entertain you, not be real. It's not supposed to, you're not supposed to be on the internet and feel like it's real life. Does that make sense? Like it's not, this is, none of this is supposed to be feeling like real life when you're on the internet. Even you sitting here watching me right now, it's not supposed, this is not supposed to feel real. Like I don't talk it through a screen. And I would say at least when you're doing something live, it's as real as it could pretty much get, but it's never going to be as real as if you were sitting here next to me and talking to me. It's just completely different. You know, you're still seeing me through a screen. So I think even just from that perspective alone, you kind of realize that, well, it's kind of true. Like social media isn't really real. Like most content creators, are just here to either educate or entertain. They're not really here to be as real as possible because being as real as possible isn't necessarily conducive to building an audience. Does that make sense? Whereas being entertaining and being educational is conducive to building an audience. Because when you're educational, for example, people are learning from you. If people are learning from you, then they want to continue to see you. That's why they follow you. Make sense? And or if someone is entertaining to you, they're funny, whatever, charismatic, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's entertaining. Well, that urges you to keep watching or keep seeing them because they can entertain you again. You get rewarded for seeing them. So already the way social media works is like this is not supposed to be real. You're supposed to just be here to either get entertained or educated by the person you were seeing. It's not supposed to feel like real life because real life to some degrees is like boring. It's just real life. You're just existing. It's not like you're not here for a purpose compared to, well, in the way that when you're on social media, you're there for a purpose. Whereas when you're in real life or experiencing real life, it's just real life. That's just what it is. So I urge all of you at least to put yourself in a position to understand that a lot of this shit is fake to be true. This is why creators all the time can get exposed for shit. Like creators could be talking about this, that, and the third. When you look at their real life, it's completely different and shit because this is not real. It is fake. Everything is a projection on the internet. And people can argue all day whether this is a good or bad thing. I'm just here stating to you guys, this is just what it is. So just accept it for what it is. I think this is all theater. All of it is theater, right? The real shit is happening in real life. If you want to see real shit, it's happening in real life. It's not that people on the internet are not speaking about real things. So you're not seeing real things on the internet, but what is real is what you actually see in real life. The internet is mainly for just entertainment or education, and that's all there is to it. And when you see it that way, I think it removes a lot of the viewing the internet or taking the internet extremely seriously. Because a lot of you niggas be getting mad over shit you're seeing on the internet. I'm like, nigga, shit is like not real. Real life on the internet is completely different.